I also said some other hurtful things that I don't care to repeat. I ended up making her cry, and my sisters are calling me an asshole because it was just a bag and I was being dramatic. So am I the asshole?
Yikes.
Dang, that's so devastating. Like, I remember when I got my first job and like the first things that I bought for myself and how proud I was to have those things and for those things to be mine. Because I'm number 5 out of 7 kids. Like, it wasn't a long time until I actually had like my own new clothes. So I feel for her.
No, definitely. I think something that's being discounted a lot, I think by the mom and by the mom's friend and potentially other people in the story as well, is the age of this person. Like she's 15, so I think a lot of people are like, oh, you're being silly, oh, you're being this. And it's like, it's a very real thing to care about a material item and make it this like prized possession that you are really delicate around. And then to have somebody truly be so careless with it, like that would upset anybody.
Yeah, like if it was a person and another person who weren't related or like they're both adults, like this would be not okay. Like
Agreed.
at all. But because she's the daughter, she's the kid, like.
Yeah, and it's not just a bag that she lost. She lost a ton of time she put in.
Right.
You know, she got a job for this. She put in months of work for this. That's now kind of wasted. You know, maybe someday, you know, when she's an adult, if she's making more money, then you could almost make the argument more of like, well, it's not as much of a commitment out of your life. But this was. She dedicated months of her life to this thing, and then her mom goes and just loses it.
Right, what a contradictory lesson to be teaching your kids as well. Like, she's clearly understanding the value of money. She also wasn't like desperate to get this bag by like begging for money. She like went out, she got a job, she earned it. And then now here's her parent being like, oh, whatever, it's not that big of a deal.
It's really sad because like you'd think a parent would be so proud of her and would treat this with seriousness because it's like, wow, you really did the most mature thing. You went out and you worked hard for something you wanted and you afforded a Louis Vuitton bag at 15 years old. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You deserve this. And so the mom is just really kind of an irresponsible, immature person.
I hope that maybe the mom can like make it up to her one day or like, I don't, and also I'm like, I'm not satisfied with that answer of like, oh, she doesn't have any plans of replacing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm literally sorry you took a child's like expensive belonging and you're like, it's just like a lack of respect.
Right.
Well, some comments have some theories.
Okay.
Because one of the top comment is, dude, your mom sold your bag. Which I am like, if I don't know their situation, but I mean, there are some greedy parents out there. Someone else said, OP, your mother is a dirty, lying thief.
Whoa.
You are not the asshole. I would make sure you separate your bank account ASAP because she will take your wages when you have too much saved. Lastly, someone said, not the asshole. If you can, please file a police report. I know it may not be easy, but try. Don't let this die down. You are owed your Louis Vuitton bag. Please update us. Be safe.
Whoa.
That is true. It's shocking in this industry. You know, when I was acting before I was 18 and tons of my friends were under 18 acting, it's shocking how prevalent parents stealing from their kids is. It's like, it's a very common thing. It's mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
Because that goes against what you'd think, you know, I don't have kids, but like you'd think a parent would be like, oh, great, this money for my kid that my kid has made for themselves so that they have a good life. It's wild.
My mind didn't even go there. I mean, but I guess I see maybe where people are theorizing, especially with the idea of like she has no like plans to replace it.
Yeah.
If it truly was a mistake, she would have definitely just been like, let me buy you a new one. I am the parent after all.
Right.
Ugh,
No, I mean, either way, regardless of how or why, it was such massive disrespect.
Yeah, like the fact that she hadn't been able to use it yet, and the fact that it was like she would keep it and like she just wanted to come home and look at it. Like, can you imagine your daughter is so like treats this thing so preciously, and like the fact that it was probably still like had its box or its packaging or whatever probably made it very appealing to someone to want to sell it.
And it's also like that is huge, that aspect of like just wanting to look at it. Like it might seem silly, like if you're just looking at it simply, it might be, oh, here's this 15-year-old girl looking at a bag. And it's like, no, this does represent a lot. It represents her hard work. It represents her being able to get this for herself. And now it's representing her responsibility and ability to just be gentle with this item that she now owns. It is actually a huge milestone for her.
Yeah, and luckily, based on only this small story, I think this OP is going to be fine. They sound like they're such a hard worker and such a smart individual. They're in such a crappy situation, but I do believe when they're 18, they're going to be able to hopefully get out of this situation. It's sad that I think the best advice is separate your bank accounts. Like, you're going to have to be more secretive because clearly your mom does not respect you or your money or your belongings.
Right.
That sucks.
And also just to how embarrassing for the mom to be like, I my friend is borrowing it, but don't worry, it'll be fine. And then the very next day being like, yeah, well,
None
she
of it
lost
makes sense. None of it makes sense. Why is your friend borrowing a Louis Vuitton bag that was in your room? I do think all facts point to the mom probably did do something shady here.
And the
because
clue,
none of
and
it
the
makes
fact
sense.
that the OP noted that her mom was quiet and had like an expression on her face for a long time.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so she's lying. To
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Sucks. Well, the verdict was obviously not the asshole.
Yeah.
Love to get an update on that and see what happens, but I
Yeah.
think the mom probably
Sounds
sold
like
it.
they sold it, or the
Yeah.
friend sold it.
Louis Vuitton, you have 24 hours to respond.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give her the bag. Yeah, the story was only 3 weeks ago, so there's no update on this.
Okay.
But
Get your bag.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
All right. Next story. Another one from Am I the Asshole, like all of these will be. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my girlfriend's plane ticket after she decided to stay longer on her trip without me? Whoa.
Woo.
Whoa. So here's the deal. I'm a 28-year-old man. My girlfriend, who's 27, of 2 years, and I planned a 2-week vacation to Italy. I paid for the flights, hotels, everything, because I make more than she does, and I wanted it to be a stress-free trip for both of us. Everything was great until the last day when she told me she wanted to stay longer to find herself and think about our relationship without me. She didn't discuss this with me beforehand, and it completely blindsided me. I was hurt and told her that if she feels she needs time alone, then she should also be independent financially during this extension of her trip. I said I wouldn't be paying for her new return ticket whenever she decides to come back. Now she's upset, calling me unsupportive and selfish, and some of our friends are saying I'm being an a-hole because I left her stranded in a foreign country without financial help. So Reddit, am I the asshole for refusing to pay for her new plane ticket home after she chose to extend her trip without any heads up?
No.
What?
No. She basically broke up with him.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to make a choice.
Yeah.
Like one of these,
Not find myself in Italy.
And she wanted to be left alone in Italy.
She's like,
in
"Leave
a
me
foreign
alone."
country.
Leave me alone, but leave your wallet.
I thought when I read the title, I thought it was like, I want to stay longer.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't stay longer. She's like, can I stay a little longer? Like,
Right.
I still think that's a little weird.
Do you think she met
but
somebody out there?
That's my feeling. Oh, she's trying to be Hillary Duff.
She's trying to be Hillary Duff, and we all are, to be clear.
Of course.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all trying to be Hillary Duff?
I think we're all. Wrong reference.
I got it.
I'm throwing somebody else in there.
Yeah, I mean I feel like that does communicate like, hey, I'm questioning our relationship. To find herself and think about our relationship without me. That's totally like lingo for, hey, I'm not sure. But then being like, no, you need to still keep paying for me to do all this. Like, what?
Yeah.
And also,
no.
girlfriend, it's one return flight, like one return
Well,
ticket that she needs.
I think also, yeah, I guess the return flight, I don't know if it's still also like help pay for everything while she's out
For the
there.
rest of the trip while she thinks?
It's mainly the return flight, it seems to be the,
He should have been like, no, we have finding yourself at home.
yeah.
Like, go find yourself and think about you guys at home.
Right.
Go home.
You don't need to be doing that in Italy.
That's so strange. She met somebody out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though, because they've been dating for 2 years.
Yeah.
I guess that's like not that long,
It's a long time
but it's
to
a
do
long
that
time.
shit.
Yeah, to pull, I
it-
need some time.
Similar to the mom stealing the bag, this definitely points to she's either met someone or she's like, maybe I can have a little fun out here. It's shady as hell.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Maybe we're wrong.
The comments are, not the